Okay. You know, random thought, but just thinking. Would having the ability to change my hair have any impact on the whole shower thing? That's what it says. It says if you change into a swimsuit, but like I clearly have a swimsuit, but I can't change into a swimsuit. Like, yeah, I can change my clothes. Or gear, specifically. But I'm not wearing a swimsuit right now. I don't know how to make myself wear one. It's a little odd. Like, I don't know how to be here with my swimsuit on. Is that just a thing I can only do at a certain point in the game, or what? Anyways. So how do you... So how do you transport a dolphin with you to the Arctic, by the way? Just wondering. I can't even imagine what kinds of travel costs are incurring in this game. Okay, so this should hopefully be pretty short and sweet and quick. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Why you say specifically tonight? It's literally every night. I cannot make any progress if I'm not with Dole, so... So we have this left part of the map to fill out. We should be able to fill out a good chunk of it in one dive. And you can't dive for long here, of course. But if we're not getting pulled aside by plot stuff and so on, I think we should be able to do this without too much issue. We'll see. I guess there could still be someone trying to attack me. There's that one shark. They could still be there. But they were guarding one specific area that I don't need to go to anyways, so... They could be guarding more areas too, in theory, I guess. I'm in a bit of a rush to find Dole every time I get here, because look, I'm already out of one block of air. And you cannot upgrade the airtime you get in this level, so... You actually do it. The literal seconds it takes to find your dolphin actually do matter. I don't know what kind of utility this map could possibly have for anyone, to be perfectly honest. And presumably all these platforms of ice are subject to movement and so on, and other changes. This doesn't tell you anything about what's under the water, which granted is kind of nothing from my perspective, but... I don't know if you guys are new or not. Yes, you are. Belugas! Don't get over here. You can't, I was trying to turn around. You can't do a quick turnaround in this game, or in this area. And I should also surface here, actually. Just to see if there's anything new here. Of course, I'm going to get a loading screen in between each of these. It's going to be a little annoying. It's not that long a loading screen, at least, but... Small one. Can you buy seal's milk? You don't look very spotted to me. Okay. I think that's everything there is to see here. Yeah, the reuse of... Honestly, I feel like... I don't feel like I already noticed the first game reusing much of anything. Maybe it reused music in a few spots, I don't know. But I noticed this game... I already noticed this game reusing music for different spots. And... I definitely noticed them reusing assets for shores you can go up on, which is kind of weird to me, because it's not like there are that many of them, and there's not a lot to them either. So it's really surprising that they reuse shores. It's also a little disorienting because I can just come up on a shore and it's literally the same one I just saw. Which I don't expect it to be because I'm in a different location. So it's actually kind of confusing. Okay, I think there might be literally one more shore to access. Interesting how there's literally only one landmark here. Oh, come on, man. Leave me alone. At least we got the whole map here. Yeah, though, I'm a little underwhelmed by this place. It's cool that it's different, and I don't mind it having a gimmick. But, I wish it wasn't so one note. Hello, walrus. Female walrus. Fantastic. Oh. You're actually a sea lion. Didn't realize you were different. I guess I should have noticed you didn't have tusks. Food. Very triumphant feeding there. Weird how it hasn't filled that in yet. I guess it tells you where you find it on the map. That's cool. So then, just the sounds of things make while walking around in this game are not very pleasant. I guess if I go back to 9-ball, I can probably look up any given fish here and actually see, oh hey, this is where the thing appears in the game. That's cool. A little bit of additional information, which we're not getting much of in this game compared to the previous, because I'm just not going to the work of feeding them and so on usually. Also, some of them just don't have it, which is kind of weird to me, but anyhow. Okay, there's apparently a shark here that wants me dead. It's not super likely I can actually get back to the boat with the air I have left, so let's just teleport back. I don't know what in the world you'd ever be doing at that kind of depth in this area. In fact, I am kind of tempted. Sure, why not? Although, okay, so there are two things I kind of want to try here. I don't know if I have to go back to talk to Oceana over at 9-ball for her to say I now offer a tour here, but like, what tour is there to do here? You can't go anywhere without a dolphin. I'm curious if she'll just keep saying, oh, I can't do a tour here yet. The last time she said yet, as if it was a thing that could be done later. And I hadn't filled out the map, so. Yet. Yeah, I'm more if she'll say we can do tours once I get all this stuff worked out. Once I talk to her. How deep can I go? I'm not trying to go that way. It's hard to keep myself oriented trying to just go down. How deep am I allowed to go here? It may just be until to the point where it says, hey, you're not allowed to go deeper. This is how you die. That's the bottom of where it lets me go. Where are we looking? I don't know which way is up. I can't see the light anymore. Well, just wanted to see. I do think certain things in this game will stay oriented, like I think she will stay oriented vertically. I'm curious if she'll say, hey, we can do a tour here now, let's go back to 9-ball. Although it'd be silly if I had to talk to her specifically to be able to do so. But it wouldn't be weird to me if you just couldn't do a tour here. I don't know what sense it would make if you could. I like the realistic flight trajectory you have there. At least realistic as best I can tell. People usually think of just flying east and west on a map, but oftentimes, some locations, it's just a lot more efficient to go over the bowl. Anyways, so are you gonna say, hey, we can now do a tour there, or what? No, she did not say anything because she tells me without prompting. So the game just always says, oh, we can't do anything here yet, let's get to know the place better, when she literally will never be able to actually tour you there, which makes sense. I just think she should have said that explicitly. To the south of South Canyon, she said? Northern Swan. I feel like Goose would be more appropriate, but okay. I was gonna continue in the story, but I am kind of tempted at this point. I feel like we can finish up this one little side quest here. But I do want to go back to the aquarium and actually progress the story at this point too. We filled out all our maps too up until this point, so feels appropriate. Dole, just in case. North Canyon. Where's South Canyon? Hold up, I actually don't know where South Canyon is. Did I read what she said correctly? Give me a second. She 100% said south of South Canyon, but I don't see a South Canyon marked on here. Is that just a place I somehow never met? There's no way I didn't see a South Canyon despite having completed the whole map, right? So that's North Canyon. Although not all the places that are named are diving spots. So like if I go south of here, is that gonna be it? Or is, I don't know if South Canyon's gonna be some spot over here or it's gonna be let me see. I can speed around with the dolphin a bit too. I do promise that today, even if we go over time for it, I will at least go to the aquarium and get the cutscene there. Because otherwise, gone an entire sitting playing this game without progressing the story at all. Okay. Dole, where are you? Oh, there's Big Mouth guy. Dole? Oh, there you are. Just gonna whistle for him. Okay, I do like the whole, like, figuring out where things are on the map thing on my own, but at the same time, I can't memorize everything forever, so I can't look at locations on the map while I'm... It's kind of weird. I can't highlight stuff on the map while I'm moving around with the dolphin. Okay, well, in that case... My best guess, otherwise, for where South Canyon is if I go further south, right? It's a very nice, peaceful, getting attacked by sharks music here. Actually, wait, the game didn't... Hold on. The game clearly did not actually give me an introduction. It didn't show the title of that place. Okay, so that is North Canyon, which did not get introduced to me just now. Okay, so if I don't take the dolphin, which is annoyingly slower, but if I swim this way... And presumably South Canyon is further south than North Canyon. My next thought for where South Canyon might be, I wouldn't think it would be over here. I might check real quick since I'm here. But I'm thinking that where my cursor is right now, I think that might be where it could be. Because that's south of North Canyon. I'm not digging for stuff today, Dole. No. But I do need to be in a mode where the game will actually... Oh, you can zoom in on the maps too. If you press the 2 button while you have the map up. I was just trying to change the camera. It's amusing. Actually, hold on. These things are all... That's where South Canyon is, okay. So, you can't see all the locations on the map when you're choosing a place to drop off, but you can... Oh, there you are. But you can when you're actually in the water. So he did drop off on the exact wrong end of the map, but oh well. We know where to go now. Okay. Just take a minute to get there. Oh, geez, you don't have to go that far down. Control's gonna be a little jerky sometimes. Like, you saw how nothing was happening as I moved the cursor, and then suddenly just... There's a tendency to go upwards for some reason when you're with a dolphin. I don't know why. It drifts up, and then it very abruptly goes very far down. Well, we're at South Canyon. Was South Canyon where I found that one legendary fish the one time? I feel like it might have been. I think I was very excited about that. I feel like there's a lot of looking around I can do here. Yeah, well, I found this dude before. Oh, okay, I'm not allowed to go to where you are. Kind of weird. I can't interact with you because you're not in bounds, I guess. Like, I've already encountered various things here. Like, I found that one legendary fish. I found this guy. This guy I cannot... There you go. Acknowledge. The basking shark I've already found. I can just, like, in general, hang around South Canyon. And generally when the game tells you to go somewhere for the sake of looking for a thing, I do have to look around a little bit when I get there. Although it'll also usually say, oh, hey, you're over in this place now. Wait. The game did say, don't go there without me, didn't it? Hold on. Was the hint that I was supposed to go with her? Give me a minute. I was thinking, well, maybe I could need Dole for something, and also Dole lets me get around faster. But hold on. I'll actually bring Oceania this time. I might have misunderstood the game, basically giving me instructions to go there with her. I can only go to the Undine, I'll have to swim a little bit, it's annoying. Alright, down we go. Do you have things to say about this situation, by the way? No. I mean, why do you all need to offer to guide me once I've already found everything in the area anyways? I probably should try taking one of those at some point just to see. But, before that, we have business here. I do appreciate the game giving you a fast rate of getting around when you need it. Okay, now that I'm with her, let's see if she acknowledges me being here. Wait, it did say... It said south of South Canyon, though. That's weird. I can't go south of South Canyon. Like, south of South Canyon is a very precise location. Here we go. Look at what? Oh. Just random mythical beasts here. Okay. Look at me. I'm the magical beast now, apparently. This game's definitely a little bit more fantastical. Oh. I can't rub it? Okay, the world doesn't need to know. I don't know why not, but okay. This is a tourist trap, Oceania. It's too late. No, actually, but it's not like I've changed anything. Are you serious, game? What's it matter? It's not gonna affect any decision. Whatever. Okay, that was odd. Oh, you said we should go home. Let's go home. I'll skip the awkward swim home. Okay. I also don't think having her present was really that necessary, to be honest. But okay, thank you, game. Dole wouldn't have disagreed with me. Dole understands commerce. Alright, let's go to Japan. Dole does understand tourism. Dole has been a tourist in many places. It's kind of funny how featureless the exterior of this aquarium is. It's a total, like, 15 polygons on screen. That's kind of literally the only thing I mentioned, kind of. I can have your hair if I want. I don't know if I want that. Oh man. I, meaning you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, not gonna be too enthusiastic, but we'll see where this takes us. Oh boy. I thought this would be like last time where it was just a cutscene and then we went somewhere else. Didn't think this would actually be making stuff happen. Well, as promised, we're gonna do this regardless. Because we haven't progressed the story otherwise. It's very big. Biggest in the world, okay. For the convenience of video game, I guess. Small ones won't fit, though. It's too big. Oh, I can actually walk around here? Oh, I thought I was gonna actually do that, but okay. Okay, game, you're clearly taking the... clearly taking the old Resident Evil approach here, aren't you? I do not buy that we're actually standing on in this space. The Wii couldn't render this? Wait, it actually... Why in the world was I so convinced that it wasn't actually... It looked like we weren't standing at the right angle compared to the floor and whatnot. Whatever. Unless this part is rendered and the other part wasn't. Whatever. Although if I really look for it, this place kind of feels similar, and this place I'm certain is actually 3D, so whatever. I'm clearly not correct in the judgments I'm making right here. What about the dog? There's the door. Get out. Cells plural? Okay. I don't really think so. You just explained everything. Oh, it literally just repeats stuff. Any questions? I will answer them by repeating what I've already said. Really gloomy feeling aquarium. And also big. Although, my head... how tall am I? I feel like... Yeah, why is my camera so high? Like, I'm not... Oh, hello. I'm not that much taller than this guy. But my camera would have you think otherwise. Like, I'm a lot taller than this guy, camera-wise. It's very strange. Yeah, the camera's just firmly above my head. I want to get a real feel for how huge this tank is, but it's kind of hard. Can I surface here? There's nothing around here. Fantastic, okay. Supposedly there's a ladder that you can come in here from. But nothing around it. Yeah. Kind of funny. Anyhow. Yeah, fairly barren aquarium in here. Yeah, so stuff we've seen can be put in here. He also just puts them in here automatically, apparently. Yeah, so they take up different amounts of space, and you can... I see. It's amusing. My god, lots of things in here. All the dolphins. Also, not super puny fish, I guess. Put stuff in there. That just kind of fills it with random whatever. Sure, why not? It loads all those models for us, and look, there are fish in here now. Very nice. It's amusing. I don't find that much novelty in it, to be honest, just because, I mean, I can already go out to more interesting locales to find the same creatures. But it's a funny idea. And cannot look up. Here we go. Actually, it forces me to kind of look down when I'm walking. It's very strange. Elevator. Yep, okay. Have we seen the annex yet? He mentioned the annex, but I don't know if we actually looked at it. Okay, so this is where we were. This is where we have the cutscenes. Okay. Cannot dive here. I guess the little penguin forcibly comes here with a parent as well. It's kind of funny. Bear. Again, just kind of just randomly generated or whatever, but just the sake of seeing something in here. I don't really have any particular ideas of how to curate stuff here or anything. Because again, I'm more interested in just seeing them in the environments you encounter them in normally. Well, not really. I don't want to go to the main building. I wanted to go to the other gallery. But I'll play ball a little bit and just acknowledge that you can put things in here and see what it looks like putting things in here. I do feel like the social games do have this weird tendency to stick on side stuff that I don't find nearly as engaging as the core gameplay. Not to where it, like, offends me, and I think they should just not exist. Am I not allowed to walk around here? No, apparently not, actually. Is this place a 3D model or not? It's really suspicious I'm not allowed to walk around here. Also, I have not gone into the deep, clearly. I'm in the zoom mode where I see. It's weird I can't walk around here though, and then I don't have any cold water small fish. I didn't see any zoom areas in the Arctic. Okay, there are lots of locales I have not seen, evidently. Yeah, that's really weird. I cannot walk there. Maybe these are pre-rendered. Well, again though, like it moves here. Unless that one little pan there has its own model or something silly. Anyways. I guess we'll see. That's enough. Yes. Not really know how I acquired the fish and so on to put here, to be honest, but alright, a little bit more cutscene and then we'll probably get dumped off at 9 Ball or elsewhere from which we can go to 9 Ball. Oh, we just kicked everyone else out here? This is our meeting room, so I guess we had to. The various creatures only have this room booked some parts of the day. With the Queen behind the bronze door in the abyss. The new song. The abyss. Fissure filled by the circular ocean. Okay, so we're going back into some deep crevice, I guess. This game is so much more fantastical than the original. The only part that was really fantastical about the original... Well, there was the ghost ship thing. But the only part that got really fantastical was the... And also you did, like, kind of ridiculous deep-sea diving, but... Like, within kind of sensible stretching of what you could realistically do in a video game. But the only thing that was, like, full-on taken, like, invented in whole cloth was the creature you found in the game. Whereas this game's just, like... This game runs on fantastical stuff. It's very strange. I don't know how you say that with confidence, but okay. Enough music. Be quiet now. What? I mean, sure. Okay, neither of these really matter, but sure. I'm obligated to speak. I am clearly not obsessed. It pretty much is, other than selling maps, I guess. Supposedly being a tour guide, I suppose. Do we know what the song is? Otherwise, how do you report hearing it? Oh, we're going to the Antarctic now. More cold stuff. Just to be a naysayer. I don't even opine this in reality. Sakurai's here now, okay. Back to 9-ball. Just like I said. Cool. Okay, so there are presumably some things we could try doing, but we won't do any of those things just yet because we're done for now. Oh, actually, hold on. Did I have things to... Can't remember, did I have more things to appraise from Nancy or not? Or to appraise with Nancy, not really from. No, okay, never mind. Never mind, Nancy, go home. Okay, so... Your boy, long episode. I'll see everyone next time, where we probably at this point just progress in the game. Just because there's not much else to do right now, really. Like, that's not entirely true. But out of things that interest me to do at the moment, I'm most excited to actually progress. I mostly enjoy filling out the maps, honestly, and occasionally following threads that come up. But I do need to try like the diving guides and whatnot at some point too. And I'd like to figure out what the deal is with the weird behaving creatures in the atoll, but I just couldn't figure out how to make that work. If I could, I might be tempted to actually look it up and see if I can find some guidance on how you're supposed to recognize or interact with the creatures in question. Anyways, we'll figure that out at some other point. See you then, everyone.